Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. Today, I would like to thank all my subscribers who have subscribed, all my new subscribers, and the ones that haven't subscribed, that's watching the videos, subscribe. I have a lot of videos on this Power XL, cooking different things in the Power XL. Like I say, I like to get in this kitchen with my family. I like to get in this kitchen by myself. I like to do a lot of experiments and see what I can do in this Power XL. So far, the Power XL been excellent in the Mr. Belle's kitchen. Today, I'll be frying some asparagus in the Power XL. Today, I have a pound of asparagus. I have 2 organic eggs I'll be using. 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 cup of flour. And I'll be using some vegetable oil. To start it off with, first of all, let's get started right here with this Power XL. I'm going to take this top off right here. It comes off real easy. Set it to the side. And I'm going to take my grill plate out in the napkin I have in it. I'm going to set it to the side. And what I'm going to do is clean already. I'm going to pour about 2 cups of vegetable oil in here. I'm just going to eyeball the vegetable oil right here. And I'm going to put it in just enough to cover the asparagus. And I'm going to put it in like this, pour it in. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat it up. While it's preheating, I'll be working on the asparagus, getting it nice and ready. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it. As you see, it's dots. I'm going to put it on fry. It's on fry, and the temperature is 375. It's going to be 45. I'm going to leave it on 45, and I'm going to press start. Press start is preheating. What it's doing is preheating, getting it all nice and hot until it say add to food. That way, it'll give you time to get your asparagus nice and seasoned. My hands are clean. What I'm going to do, I'm going to crack the eggs first of all in here. Crack it and put it in here like that. Just crack them. There go 1 and here go 2. Like I say, this is a new one. I'm going to take you step by step. It's new to me, and I love fried asparagus. I'm going to take that little dot out, and I'm going to mix these eggs up real good in this bowl so they get nice and good and yellow. Just beat them up real good. You can use anything to beat your eggs up with, but me, I like using a fork, kind of old school, so I'll be using it just like this, beating them up. So all the yolk is ready. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add up all my seasoning in one bowl. I'm just going to pour everything in here, and I'm just mix that up. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little in the eggs, and I'm going to put the rest in the flour. And I'm going to mix this up like this. As you can see, it's all in here. Take my hand and just mix it up like that. And like that. And just mash that up. As you see, it's mixing up good. And I'm going to take a little bit of it. And I'm just going to pour it in the eggs. So that way the season be good all over. And I'm going to pour the rest in the flour. And let it sit like that. Then I'm going to take the fork and I'm just going to mix this up in the eggs so it'll be nice and seasoned too. Nice and seasoned. Get that up nice and good. As you see, it's beating it up nice and good. And now what I'm going to do, what I did, I cut the ends off the asparagus. And they look nice and good and fresh. I'm just gonna sit them in this bowl right here for a few minutes. Put them in like that sideways and just turn them over and turn them over. Put them in there. So that way the flour will take real good to them. Get them nice and crispy when we put them in that hot oil. And it'll be just like eating them like you got them from a festival or something, going to asparagus festival. They're gonna be so delicious. And I know a lot of you have been leaving a lot of comments, good comments and everything. Want to see different things, what I can do in this Power XL. In the future, I will be getting to them and doing them. Now I'm gonna mix this flour and this season up just a little bit like this with my fork, and I'm gonna just get it like this because I do want the season to be on asparagus. So when you take that bite, I want every bite to have that seasoning taste. I'm just gonna do it like that. And now I'm gonna take these asparagus when I got soaked for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna take them out and I'm just gonna lay them in here nice and easy, like that. And put it in like that. Just lay them in the plate like that. Like I say, this is an easy dish. It's easy to knick-knack on. If you're watching TV, if you have a taste for asparagus, you could just get it and everything. And I'm gonna soak these while I turn these over in the flour. Okay, I'm gonna set this one to the side, and I'm just gonna take this in front of me, and I'm gonna just put these over like this with my hand and just flip them over, rub them in this flour like this, get them nice and flour up. Put the flour all over them so they just stick to this flour and everything. Get them nice and crispy. Put it like that. Just let them soak in this flour like that. As you see, every last one of them is covered with the flour. So I shouldn't have no problem with that. Now I'm just gonna dip them in here again and just put the eggs on it nice and good. While the flour's on it, dip it in here so it kind of stick to it. And what I'm gonna do this time, I'm gonna put them in like that, and I'm gonna just do the eggs like this. Let it soak all over there. Turn it around so it stick to it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna flip it like this. Flip them in here and turn them. So the eggs will be all on them. Flip it, take your hands in there. Don't worry about getting your hands a little moist. And I'm gonna put them in the flour. Put them in the flour like that. So they be nice and good. Okay, then I'm gonna put the flour over it. And just let the flour sit on it. Just cover it up real good with the flour. That way they be nice and crunchy. Okay, as you see, it's ready. Yeah, so now it's ready to cook. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the asparagus in and let it just start cooking. So now I'm gonna put the asparagus in with this right here. Shake it a little and put it in. As you see, it's nice and hot. You see the seasoning? Lay them in, drop them in like that. Oh yeah. Put them in like that. Take them. Put them in like that. Like I say, this is my first time doing asparagus. We love them. And I'm gonna put them in here, see how they come out. And I'm gonna let them fry until it turn brown. As you see, I had it on 45 and the temperature of 75. So now I'm gonna work with these and put these back in here. As you see, they get nice and brown. Yeah, they get nice and brown and everything. Look like they're getting crispy. So I'm gonna take this first batch out and see how they look. Like I say, we're gonna be doing it step by step, give you an idea how they look. I'm just gonna shake it like that a little, and I'm gonna sit it right here in this plate like that. And this right here, there's gonna be good. Sit them in like that. Let them cool off. Sit them all just like that. It's looking nice and good. And like I say, you've been doing a lot of things in this Power XL. Cooking whatever you want to cook in it. Kids come in here and cook. Your spouse. During this pandemic, we've been doing a lot of things in this Power XL. Hope it's been a lot of help to the people that's learning how to cook in their Power XL. Plus, it's easy for the ones that's staying at home, or their parents at work, or wherever they at. Kids come in here and they fix their food. Hit this second batch in there, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna lay it in just like that. Put it in. Just lay that in nice and good, and let it cook. Okay, and this is what the asparagus look like after it's been fried in the Power XL. As you know, the temperature was 375, and I set it at 45 minutes. As you see, I still had 20 minutes between the preheat and everything. I had 20 minutes left. If it's finished cooking, you can cut it off. The reason why I put it on 45 to give enough time to see is it cooking. So you can give a little extra time when you're frying. And if you look at it and see if it's done enough for you, however you like it, you can take them out and you can just cancel and it's done. And now my taster, my son right here, he's gonna taste these asparagus. And this is a good way of having your kids to eat vegetables, all kind of vegetables, because as you know, you see me cook a lot of things with vegetables in my thing. Son, you wanna taste it?
Yes.
He loves asparagus, and he got a big bite of that too. He grip it like he ready to go and eat. Right, son?
It tastes good. It's seasoning well, and like other asparagus, you guys like it has a stringy thing when you bite it off. But this time, in the Power XL, it doesn't have it. You guys should try it out in the Power XL, and it's crunchy and it's real good.
And as I forgot to say, my son say it's stringy. Usually when you fry it in a skillet or something like that, if you don't clean it right, it is stringy. You gotta pull it. And I forgot that. My son, he been in the kitchen cooking a lot and everything. He know how it's supposed to be cooked, and that's good. And that's, don't finish. My son can't stop.
And
that's cooking with the Bells.
We did it again. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment in the box. Thank you.